Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the Brent Usry Show. It's been a while. I've been gone because YouTube banned me. But I gave them the time they needed for the shows to drop off, and now I'm back. Now, why am I coming on today? Well, because Donald Trump has now been indicted for, the umpteenth time, at least 2 times arrested and fingerprinted. They just fingerprinted and took mugshots of the President of the United States. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton, who was simply a Secretary of State, had a bad server. She had bad emails, 30,000 emails not put in, and Comey said no reasonable prosecutor would bring up charges against that. But I guess the same exact thing that Trump's being accused of on Hillary Clinton is no reasonable prosecutor would prosecute it. But the former president of the United States, with the exact same charges and probably not guilty, has now been charged and fingerprinted. So what does this mean to all of us? Okay, whether Trump goes to jail means nothing to me. It should mean nothing to you. You don't know Trump. I don't know Trump. He's a very entertaining guy. But what I can tell you is the PAC that has been set up for Ron DeSantis is the same PAC that was running with Jeb Bush, and also was the PAC of George H.W. Bush. And we all know that we wouldn't want either one of those guys to be president of the United States. Well, there's a thing called follow the money. And if you want to know what's going to happen in the future, you follow the money. Who are the people giving him the funds? Now, the person that I trust the most out there in political talk would be Mark Levin. Now, Mark Levin is a scholar of the Constitution, and Mark Levin says to watch out for DeSantis because of this. Now, they're not screwing with DeSantis, not screwing with him one bit. He's out there, he's doing his thing, and everybody loves him. The press isn't saying anything about him. They're not trying to press charges. And you could say, well, he's got nothing to press charges about him. Well, everybody's got skeletons in the closet, guaranteed. Now, the illusion that they like to give us is that we have two parties. There's a Republican Party and there's a Democrat Party. But no matter what happens, no matter who's in office, it always seems to go the same direction, except when Donald Trump's in there. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I believe everything Trump says, because a few things went down that I'm not happy with during the Trump administration. And I actually was kind of off the Trump train for a little while. I was saying, you know what, we'll see who else is out there and we'll see who we want to vote for. But they are so anti-Trump that they're pushing me right back on the train. Now, I don't know whether you like Donald Trump. I don't know whether you hate Donald Trump. But I can just tell you, if you feel like as an American, we're getting screwed left and right, I would say whoever the mainstream media is against is probably our best guy. I thought for a while that everything was set up, that, Trump was, that they've been playing this game. But you know what? This guy's now been fingerprinted twice. How many times has Hillary Clinton been fingerprinted? Does anybody even know if she has fingerprints? We don't know anything about him. I've got a laugh track running here in the back. So if you're wondering where I've been or where I've gone, I'm right now in Florida. So I'm in Ron DeSantis land, and everybody down here loves him. There's signs everywhere. DeSantis, DeSantis, DeSantis. But what's going to happen to Florida when DeSantis leaves? And the other thing I think about Florida is it's Alcatraz. It's 3 roads out. You block those roads, and everyone is stranded on this island. They can wipe the place out with a tornado if you believe in weather modification. They can wipe it out with a hurricane. They can really take this place down. So we're not sticking around in Florida. We're heading out west we're going to start a ranch out in the middle of the desert. And who's we? Well, let me tell you. I got a mouse in my pocket. Me and my mouse are going to go do it. And if you're thinking right now, you look at this video and you see a pair of white beady eyes right there. Well, that's my new light. The reason I look so great is because I'm lit up. You can finally see me. But if you're wondering why I'm wearing this goofy cowboy hat, it's because it came free with my Yellowstone t-shirt. And the glasses are prescription. And why am I covering up half my face? Well, simply because it makes me better looking. Best part of me is my smile. The rest of it, who the hell needs it? So, what I'm here to tell you is I don't know what Trump's going to do. I don't know what DeSantis is going to do. I damn sure know that Joe Biden is not going to do anything good. As a matter of fact, I would vote for the devil before I'd vote for a Democrat. So if I were you, I would just keep on the straight and narrow and focus. And just keep in mind that the only person that the Main Street media and the Republicans, Democrats, they're all the same. Let's just call them globalists, because that's the name that Trump gave them, and that's the truth. They are trying to build a one world government where you are going to be forced to use their currency. You're going to have a chip on your hand or in your forehead, and you damn well might end up in a concentration camp. If you want to avoid all that, then you want to vote for the man that they hate. Because if they hate him, it's like in the book of, what's it called? The Art of War. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I would have to say, this is a great video, and it'd be even better if I had plugged the microphone in. So we'll see how the phone sound goes, and if it's good, then I'll go ahead and play it. If it's not, I'll try to rehash this whole son of a bitch again. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the program. I'm going to be putting up videos on a regular basis. And just remember, get on the Trump train. The more they say Trump's a bad guy, the more it feels like he's the right guy. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.